I'm Ashley, the Monogram Mompreneur, and we're starting a new series here on my channel, embroidering and monogramming all things summer. So in today's video, it's going to be two parts. Today's video will be all about embroidering a monogram or name onto a beach towel. And then in next week's video, I'm going to show you how to do an applique monogram and an applique name on a beach towel. So stay tuned for this two-part series in our summer embroidery tutorials. So today I am just using some beach towels I got from Walmart. You can see they had so many great colors. And I think they had a pink one and royal blue, but we already had those colors, so I just got all these great colors. At our Walmart, they were $4.88, and you can purchase these online. They come in a 2-pack, and they're around the same price, so I'll link in the description box below. All these towels, again, they had some more colors, but these were only $4.88, and we have gotten these towels before, and they are just wonderful. They last forever. These towels are great to embroider, monogram, applique on, and they really can be a great seller in your shop this summer beach season. So what we'll need to get started with embroidering on the towel is obviously our towels, and again, these are from Walmart, and I'm sure Target, Wholesale Boutique has some as well, but this price point is pretty amazing for the quality of these towels, and I think they're versatile for boys and girls. You could use a hoop or a frame. I'm going to use my bigger hoops today just because I'm doing large monograms, names, appliques. I go big. But whatever size monogram you need, use the appropriate hoop. I'm going to be using sticky tearaway and some sort of tearaway as maybe a secondary stabilizer. I wouldn't recommend using a cutaway. Tearaway is plenty for these towels. Another thing you're going to need is something called a water-soluble stabilizer. I use it all the time when I use something fluffy or when I do towels or Sherpas or anything fleecy that has a nap. I always use a water-soluble stabilizer, and I'll show you how to use that during the tutorial. If you're ready to get started, give me a thumbs up and make sure you hit subscribe, and let's get started on this tutorial. Okay, to get started on monogramming or personalizing our beach towel, what we're going to do is we're going to get our beach towel prepped and ready. So I just folded it in half and found the center where I wanted to mark it. And I used my water-soluble purple marker, and I just drew the tiniest little dot. I don't even know if you can see it right here. And it's about 6.5 inches up from the bottom of the towel. Use your judgment of how you like to do it, but I like to do mine a little, not too close to the bottom. Give it a little space in between. And then I've prepped my fast frame. This is, I believe, the 14 by 7 fast frame. I'll link in the description below. And with my sticky stabilizer, and I just drew a little centering mark with my marker just to give me a point of reference for when I put the beach towel on my frame. Alright, so I've got my frame, my fast frame. I've got it where I want to put it. So I'm going to take the towel and find the center point, and I'm just going to kind of line it up to where that point will be the center. Okay, so I'll put it so that this point is in the center. I can feel my notch right there, and there's a notch here you can kind of feel. And then I'll just take my little wonder clips. You don't technically need it, but just to give it a little extra support, I'm just going to do both sides and maybe one on the bottom. Alright, we're ready to embroider. So we're going to put this side facing the bottom, and we're going to reverse it on our machine. Let me show you. Okay, as you can see, I've loaded my font on, got my color that I want, and you can see it's right side up, but I hooped my object upside down. So I need to rotate. So I'm going to go to rotate. So now it's upside down just like this, and I'm going to put this on. And then you'll just kind of drape that over. Make sure it's nice and stuck. Okay, so I've got it flipped and got the beach towel all ready. I'm going to take my water-soluble stabilizer, and mine comes in little pre-cut sheets, so I just do 2 sheets, and I'm going to place it over, and I just use my little hoop to kind of grip it, and we're ready to get started. Okay, so I just centered it, and I'm going to trace it just because I'm using fast frame, so you don't want it to hit the frame. Make sure. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so there you have the name personalized on the beach towel. So what we're going to do is we're just going to gently tear off this water soluble stabilizer. You can just use your finger and just kind of, and then we're going to gently tear it away from now, and we'll get off any of the little extra pieces. Alright, so there we have our personalized beach towel. Again, I just used sticky stabilizer on the back. If you have a real thin towel or a super dense like logo or monogram or fill stitch, you might want to use a secondary tearaway just underneath, kind of float it underneath. But these are so cute and such a cute personalized gift and a great thing to have in your shop over the summer. So now I'm just going to monogram this one and we'll do that one super fast. Another little trick of the trade I like to do is I like to reuse my stabilizer. No need to do a whole new sheet, you can just patch it, and that helps cut down on cost. So if you're not having to use 12 inches, you're only using 6 inches of stabilizer, that's a cost savings. I'm just going to patch it in my room. Ta-da! Nice little patch job. Okay, we've got it nice and centered. We're going to put it on and do a real quick monogram. I did a more subtle monogram on this one, and we're just going to rip off the water soluble. And if you don't like the purple dot, it will erase after 72 hours. Another cool trick is you can put a piece of transparent tape on the spot that you want to mark, and then you just rip the piece of tape off. So that's a pretty cool trick as well. But there is the finished product. The monogram is nice and it's not stuck in any of the nap of the towel. So there we have how to monogram and embroider a name or a monogram on a towel. It's super easy and they're such good sellers in the summer. So that was part 1, and make sure you hit subscribe and hit the thumbs up button because next week I'm going to show you how to applique a monogram and a name on a beach towel. So make sure you stay tuned for part 2 of our beach towel series, and we'll be doing lots of summer embroidery tutorials on the channel, so you're not going to want to miss out. So please hit subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. See you next week.